Yo, what is going on? You're checking out HQ. My name is Chris and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the Yunzii KC68 Lavender Edition mechanical keyboard. Now, if you guys know me, I'm an absolute lush for the color purple. So when I heard they were making a purple keycap set, I just had to have it here in the studio, and I'm really excited to review this keyboard. If you guys can't tell, I am just an absolute animal when it comes to the color purple. I don't know why I like it so much. I just do. But before we get into the video, if you guys are new here, please consider subscribing. I want to grow this channel bigger and better, and I can only do that with the help of you guys. So with that being said, now that you're all subbed up, I love you. Let's go ahead and break down this KC68 Lavender Edition keyboard. Included with your purchase, you receive a generic white USB Type-C cable for power. We also get your run-of-the-mill switch and keycap puller, a quick command sheet here with all of the keyboard's functionality, and you also get a bunch of alternate artisan keycaps for this keyboard, which is always cool to have. And it's not just 2 or 3 keycaps, we're actually getting a legit bag full of matching keycaps. I absolutely love that. And finally, we have the keyboard itself. The lavender look is bouncing really nice off this white keyboard, and so far we have a very clean looking keyboard here. The KC68 that we have here today sits in a full white plastic case, and this time around it seems that they used a much thicker plastic here. We don't have any of that creaking or cracking that I have seen in other models like the translucent cases. Now this K68 does come in your choice of either this white case that we have here today or a translucent clear, and they also do have what they call the translucent shimmer, which seems to be a darker black case with a whole different set of keycap colors. But personally, the one that we have here today is my favorite of the bunch. The white case and the white caps mixed with this larger but thin lavender font choice makes for a really clean yet minimal looking keyboard. Flipping the keyboard over, we have 4 rubber feet for grip, as well as 2 levels of height adjustment for typing comfort. Full end key rollover and anti-ghosting for all of our gaming needs, and the USB port sits at the back left of the keyboard. Now, this keyboard is 314 millimeters in length by 108 millimeters wide and 24 millimeters high on the back end. Now, overall, I like the dimensions of this keyboard. The slight angle on the case is pretty subtle, and it makes for a real comfy gaming or typing experience at all height levels. We have a 65% layout here with 68 keys in total. The keycaps are an XDA profile, and the keycaps themselves are 85% PBT dye-sublimated keycap. So they're going to be pretty durable and last over time. Now, we clearly have a large font style here that I really do like. It gives me more of a modern, techie type of vibe to it. Now, speaking of the novelties included, they give us a bunch of extra keycaps here, 17 in total. And we have this astrology-themed Zodiac symbols and signs here, which I'm sure a lot of people out there will just fall in love with. Now, quick note, I'm a Capricorn, and I do not know which one of these represents my sign. I'm really bad at this, so please, if you know which one is a Capricorn, inform me down below in the comments. And to be honest, some of these could be upside down. I'd have no idea, but either way, I think these look really cool. So at the time of purchase, you have a few choices of Gatoron switches. I opted for Gatoron yellows in this keyboard. Now, before we get into the sound test, which you'll hear at the end of the video, they added some sound dampening foam to this phone. There's a sound dampening phone in here, bro. Did you know that? Hey, no, it's kind of muffled. It's sound dampened. I don't understand. I don't know why they would add it to my phone. I'm also talking in a keyboard. Kill me slowly. This keyboard sounds pretty good, and that's because they added sound dampening foam to this keyboard, and you're gonna hear how thocky this keyboard sounds towards the end of the video. I'll give you a little sample of it now. Pretty thocky. Now, the stabilizers are also factory prelude, which is a bonus, but the spacebar is still a little lackluster for me. It has a little bit of a rattle to it, but all the other switches, the enter, the shift, backspace, they all sound really good with the prelude, which is awesome. Now, when it comes to the price of this keyboard, they're asking $89 USD via their Amazon storefront, and that will all be linked down below in the video description as well. Now, if I had to pick a price point, I think it's $10 too high. I do feel like this could be a good, $80 keyboard, and maybe it'll go on sale in the future. But, for the $90, you are getting a really solid board here, as well as a ton of different artisan keycaps you guys can see here. And they did a really good job so far with these keycaps. I'm really, liking this board. The typing experience overall, I do enjoy it. I do use it at its highest footing here when it comes to typing. I like the angle. That's just all personal preference though, but you do have your options here when it comes to that. But it is a thocky sounding keyboard, which is awesome because, you don't really get that too often when it comes to pre-built keyboards. So it was really cool here. They added some dampening foam and they did pre-lube those stabs for us. Now, this keyboard does have full RGB, and personally, I really don't think it needs it. But if you are a fan of RGB, you do have it here. It does bounce pretty nicely off the white keycaps and the white case, but you do not have any shine-through legends here. So again, I do not think this hurts the keyboard at all, because personally, the lavender keycap set here bouncing off this white case is just really nice and clean looking. So if you do want RGB, you do have it, and you could obviously control it through the keyboard's functions, or you could download Yunzii's very own software and change things like your lighting as well as macro control. So that is my take on the KC68 Lavender Edition mechanical keyboard. What do you guys out there think of this keyboard? Do you think it's worth picking up? Have you already picked this up? And which case would you go with? Would you go for the translucent, or would you go for the full white case that I have here today? All that being said, if you guys liked the video and it helps some of you guys out there, please give it a huge thumbs up and maybe share it with a friend. And like I said earlier, if you guys are new here and you have not subbed yet, please consider subscribing. I want to grow this channel bigger and better, and I can only do that with the help of you guys. With all that being said, I love all of you. Most importantly, you guys all stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.